Howdy, howdy, good morning. How is everyone? So I start getting phone notifications. Okay. All right, so this morning we are continuing in 2 Points Hospital. And we started Smogley last time. I don't want to try... Oh, for Duckworth I need meltdowns. I can always come back. Let's do meltdowns today. An abandoned hospital near the power plant. What could go wrong? All right, the meltdowns plant seems to be experiencing some technical difficulties. I think the sound might be a little loud. I'll turn it down just a little bit. Bungle Technologies, owners of the power plants, have put out a press release saying everything is fine, no need to panic. The very same day, they also evacuated this nearby hospital. Apparently, an experiment in their research department went awry. Mayor Winsock has asked if we could take over. We found some intriguing research papers scattered around. Maybe we should continue their work. Looks like this place needs a bit of tidy at first. Also, rumor has it there are some very strange patients showing up in the local area. Good luck. Yeah, that is rather unfortunate. Let's take a look at the map real quick. Okay, I remember this one now. So every one of these, once we open it up, we'll need to have... we'll need to have the janitors will need to clean up. So janitors are going to be very important. So let's go ahead and hire... I mean, short temper, but... Okay, well, 2 out of the 3 weren't bad. That's priority 1. I believe this is going to be the primary entrance. So we're going to do... have right there. Can I pick that? I can't delete it, but I can pick it up. Okay, can we do a room, or do we have to have things cleaned up first? I would like to do some toilets right here, if I could. We'll do... a couple of sinks. A hand dryer. We'll do a bin over here. And hand sanitizer. Okay, move that over there. That would be really cool is... Oh, we could sell that. Okay, I need GP's office, which we've already got built up right here. let's just go ahead and have, where's my mouse? One there. Pharmacy. Probably be the most common treatment, so we'll put that like right there. We're gonna need a DNA lab and a shock clinic as well. I'm wondering if I should head out to Mitton and research those, unless I happen to have them, which I don't. Yeah, let's go back over to Mitton. Of course, of course. Okay, let's do this. Actually, no, we'll add it right here for now. Actually, I think where I want it to be, it's gonna need to be like here. Do I have... I might need to do research to find it. I don't know, because there should be like some servers or computers or something. Not that one. Or it could be under as a server. Okay, here we're gonna do research. And they're not there yet. Okay. I mean, the x-ray would be helpful anyway, so we can get that one going. Ward emergency, sure. Do that. Train them. Where is my ward? That is a very small ward.
And now, my ever-popular guide to good manners.
I will train them after the ward emergency.
The first step should always be to decline the invitation. Should that prove impossible, perhaps you are the best man, or heaven forfend, the groom, then pay attention to every detail of the ceremony and banquet, so you may later criticize them in a loud...
All right, let's do a second ward. Hold on, I want.
Maintenance announcement. Toilets need routine servicing.
Might not need. Let's see if we do.
Doctor needed in psychiatry.
Oh, I mean, we could probably just do.
Maintenance announcement. Baths need water.
I know, this is literally just moving things over to the other side. Okay, I know it doesn't make it's.
Morning. Try not to slip in the sick.
There we go. Well, I guess if it doesn't matter for the window, we can just leave that there. We have a weighing scale.
Assistant required in reception.
And we'll have a bin. Hand sanitizer. And then we just need to do some radiators that we'll do. Oh, hold on. We've got someone who's. Well, that resolved itself. That to high. I'm going to sell this room.
You're listening to Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio.
I'd like to see if the X-ray machine's going to do anything, but it probably won't.
With another lesson in the correct usage of English grammar. If you ever write defiantly when you mean definitely, I shall hunt you down and beat you about the head with an umbrella. How's that for defiant?
There, we'll do that. I don't think that that's going to do much good. And I did add the campus soundtrack. I just need to go back in and edit to add the artist names if I have them. Let's maybe fast forward so that this will... Okay, we need a level 5 room. Hold on. Do I have... where it tells me... No, it doesn't. Okay, that's campus then. Because campus will tell you there's a feature that you can do to see. Yeah, here's the level 4. There's a feature you can do that will show you, like, it'll highlight like what all the am I thinking of? I've already got that. It'll tell you like what the room numbers are. Flying ducks. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. Otter poster. Do I have? I already have the... Well, I mean... Okay, I think I might be able to get it then. Got it.
Training course completed.
Got that.
Nurse wanted in cardiology.
Okay, I'm not convinced that the... How fast are they doing this? I mean, it is going up pretty fast.
Maintenance announcement. Toilets need routine servicing.
That is like an absolute mess of a staff room.
Announcement. Plants need water.
And then we'll go back down to meltdowns.
End of year approaching.
I think there's a way you can get it where you can eventually skip all these. Oh yeah, no deaths. We did not get.
Today I shall be reviewing the new driverless limousine.
I am going to do the training for all of the researchers.
And a driving program designed to inconvenience all other motorists. Other than the journey ending by veering off a cliff, I can thoroughly recommend it.
I'm going to look up something real quick. Okay, I just looked up where I get it. I have to get this 3rd star. So we're gonna go ahead and get the 3rd star in Mitton, and then this one will be like literally a research powerhouse. Okay, that's done. I want to research 2. I can only get like 4 people at a time.
Doctor to research, please.
What are you? Go on break. Like honestly, let's just close this ward because I've got a better ward over here, and that'll force them to use that one instead. Injections. Do I actually have the injection room? I do. Let's copy this room.
Assistant wanted in reception.
Let's also, while I'm here, that might be this one.
Patients for injection room arriving.
Oh, I need a cure rate too. The cure rate up.
Nurse required in cardiology.
Okay. Training. I want research 2. We're gonna get these 2, and one of my own doctors can do that. So we're gonna train them. And after this one, we'll get the thing. I'll show y'all how to do.
Weekly subscription that's filled to the skin with sausages. Get your neighbors to say, "Oh wow."
We're going to copy this room.
This is 2-Point Radio.
Debating if I should do. No, we're just gonna keep it here for now. I'll move it when and if it becomes an issue. Success, 6 patients. Yeah, we'll train psych. Well, a couple people didn't make it in the ward. This is my own staff member, so this is at least saving me about 30,000. Okay, dude, that is not how you... There we go. Congratulations, your hospital has been awarded a 3-star rating by 2-Point Health Ministry. You've established a first-class research institute and terrific boon to the university. I'm told that they're very grateful, and I'd imagine that I'm supposed to be too. Alas, yours fragrantly, Tarquin. So that is the 3rd star for Mitton. Mitton is now technically complete. But I did get the server and the drug mixer 3. So we're going to continue real quick.
Training course complete. Class dismissed.
So here's what I was talking about. We do like this. We might not need...
Today, it is perhaps due to my new imported cashmere seat warmer. Never has my posterior been so impeccably toasty. I pity all you impoverished listeners whose hindquarters shall never know.
Okay. Please tell me I have enough to be able to unlock it. Where did it go?
Doctor required in psychiatry.
There it is. 10,000. Now these put off heat like no other. So you definitely need to leave room for some air conditioning. I'm going to do 4. Oh, it takes this one to do that. Yeah, this is going to be...
Qualify janitor to combat ghost, please.
And these are like $10,000 a pop, so...
Good patients, please use the toilets provided.
Because each one of these provides plus 1% research power.
Janitor called to repair dehumidifier.
I'm hoping...
Assistant required in reception.
I might have to remove a few just to put some air conditioning in.
2-point radio. Put down your
Because these
pitchforks
are going to get
and
very
take a
hot.
deep breath. Ricky Hawthorne is here. Today on 2-point radio, I'll be taking you through a day in the life of yours truly. We start the way I start every day, with some music I don't know the name of.
Patients should seem less sick and more cured during the health inspector's visit.
Okay. This is a $1.6 million room. And it's unaffordable. Of course it is. Okay, but this is the general idea. So for right now, we're going to remove all of those. Should have removed those from the thing. Okay, I might have to start over on this. Yes, we're gonna stop editing the room.
Doctor wanted in research.
Okay, trying to find... I don't know where the server is. It should be like right up here as part of the stuff. Anyway. What is... Guys, I am literally trying... Pause.
Year approaching.
Yes, I'm trying to get this room done. Yeah, go ahead. Let's train with psychiatry 2, and then that way we'll have psychiatry 3. We can get 4 people going. All right.
Patients for injection room arriving.
Okay, we're going to pause because I start trying to do this and things start blowing up. Okay. So that was how I eventually will have the room. And this is expensive to do. So do 4. And I might have to end up doing this in chunks. Because each one of these adds 1% research power. Okay, I think we're going to stop right there for now. That's 400,000. That's about halfway. Also going to come over here and look at the temperature. You can see the heat map on here. If you do it right, you don't even need, you can put these down. You won't even need heat. So what I need is I actually need air conditioning units. Would it be under AC or... No. Or it could be under... Or do I have them unlocked? There is aircon unit. And then what you do is you take certain ones. So it might be like this one. Maybe in every single row. Like, it's fine if you're gonna have it be hot, but at least keep it back to there. Okay. I want a researcher's desk here. I don't think that that's quite how many you can have, but okay, now let's do research real quick. let's do, for instance, with the discovery of X-rays, some scientists have speculated on the possibility of Y-rays. Clearly, that's absurd. Idiots, let's design a massive magnet and see if it's useful for something. Training. Instead new. Yeah, let's do this one.
A ghost has been sighted in the hospital.
Now we'll hold this at regular speed. And you can even see how much faster it's going right now. So I will be able to have this going 4 times as fast because I'll have this. And if I need to, what I could do is I could also easily make this into a full research lab. Actually, I don't think I can because I would have to close off doors. And then they've got this little staff area right there. Hey, yellow cat. We finally got the server for the research room, and it's going so much faster now. And then if we speed it up, it goes even faster.
Each day, my first task is finding my slippers. They could be in any of 17 or 18 locations.
4 out of
This will
6.
take some time. Once they're found, I have some oats and homemade coffee.
Yeah, they're still doing...
I iron my clothes for the day ahead.
This is like a $400,000 room. It'll end up being about, I think it was like 1.6 million for the research room. The downside is that it also costs money to keep all this going. I think maybe not. Well, it does in terms of maintenance.
Nurse wanted in cardiology. Training course complete. Class dismissed.
And there's that one. All right. So Mitton is now up at, and it's also got a remix. So we're back in meltdowns. Okay, hire. I need an assistant. We'll get them. I'll need a nurse. She's got ward management, so that'll be good. And that would be good. And then we'll need at least one doctor. we'll get Betty. Good bedside manner. I think I'm gonna need to get this one though. Hopefully I don't have to restart this one. Okay, janitors are cleaning. Rooms. Okay, I need... I need to go through some of these rooms. Staff room. Okay, I want a research room. So put right here. It's going to be a really simple room. Splurge on 2 servers. I forgot to put the I did forget to put a
Patients are asked to get better or expire. No fluctuating.
we do that? Nope. Okay, it's gotta go right there. I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna only do 1. And I need my...
Clothed, fed, and ready to go. I'll listen to
There,
the
my
show
latte
I've been
fox.
doing before to focus my craft. I take extensive notes in a shorthand of my own devising before shredding them
Okay.
and filing the remains. I find it
See, they've already got like
have your
one
own
of these.
process.
Motivated but forgets names. Okay.
Doctor to research, please.
There it is, the DNA lab. DNA lab and the shock clinic are the 2 that I need. So we're gonna do that. And hold on. Do you have... Okay, let's see. They've got good they've got diagnostic skill, so that would help.
Warning. This is a general warning.
I like both of those. Okay, we're gonna get this person. do I have a training room that I can readily throw in? Like for 2 seconds. I need research.
Try moose juice. The healthiest drink on the market. Wow! Only the finest organic mooses. Make it into our juices. Moose juice.
We do.
More 2-point. More often. This is 2-point radio.
I did not even check the temperature. Okay, we'll do that. But I. Okay.
Any suspicious objects should be poked with the special stick.
It's like a starter ward. Of course. I just need to wait a little bit longer, and I got someone with research qualifications, treatments, and teaching masterclass.
Patients are reminded not to be sick.
We'll get them and see my staff. Heartthrob, positive. They're cold, so I probably do need. Okay, this one's the one that's got they're nasty and they're short. They have a short temper, so I'm gonna actually fire them. I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, let's do a regular radiator in here. We're gonna do a large radiator in this room. And I might be able to just slide it right there.
Patients that leave negative reviews will be identified and targeted personally.
It's then time
Okay, that should be
to
good.
garden. I find it invaluable to spend some time
And then we
amongst
need-
vegetables, alone with the ringing in my ears. Everyone should make some time to be totally vacant.
Okay, what do we have? Oh, staff challenge.
Doctor needed in GP's office.
All right, hold on. Let me edit this. It's going to probably kick them all out. There's the server. I'm literally using the servers as heaters. There we go. Class clown opinionated about pencil hardness and grumpy, terribly dull, only human. We're gonna go with Morris. Because now I can go in, we can upgrade this. Seismic activity, this could damage the machinery. Of course.
Should secure patients before securing themselves.
And then there will be like debris on the ground and the janitors will go clean it up. Yeah, as long as I can treat it in the pharmacy, we're good. The pharmacy or the ward? Are you okay? Diagnosis in progress. I probably need a second. Well, I do have...
Some alarming reports of an earthquake causing considerable
Here,
damage
we'll
to
have them in there.
Nobody broke anything, but if you did, at least you're in the right place for it.
And this person...
Nurse wanted on the ward.
Okay, let's go over here to staff. Nurses, job tasks. Okay, so this person I definitely want on the ward, so they don't need to be doing... Actually, I'd probably have them do this. This person's doing pharmacy, so they don't need to be doing anything else. This person's in diagnostics. And this person's also in diagnostics. So I would probably like have all of these closed off because they're trained to do like this area. So I would actually need to get a nurse to do like all the treatment stuff. And I could probably get even more.
Me neither.
And as soon as they're finished with this, they're going to start the shock lab. Let's do a general let's do a couple of extra rooms. Yeah, this only needs to be 3 by 3.
We've reached the portion of my routine that's happening right now, when I head into the station to do my show and talk to all you lovely people.
That
Afterwards,
we'll have a
Flag might
bin,
get some food, if he's around. Although that's a rare
hand
occurrence.
sanitizer,
An elusive breed, that one.
and a doorway.
Doctors required in research.
You don't need to be trained. We can promote. Policy. Yeah, we could do a fast track just treatment decision. Allows diagnosis staff to send patient directly to treatment when the diagnosis certainty is at above. Yeah. And it's currently at 90%, so we can always lower that if we need to. Okay. Now I need the shock clinic. I don't have a fractured ward, so I'm gonna skip that one. It would be nice for money, but
Nurse needed in general diagnosis.
do medicine cabinet. Not that I plan on having the treadmill catch on fire, but you never know.
We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor.
Okay, now how much is DNA lab is gonna be 50,000. It's gonna be a while of.
We're just getting news of an electrical storm affecting one of our county's hospitals.
So what I might need to do is let's look at loans.
But if you are, just try to stay positive.
I think I might be able to try it with the 2-point bank. So there's that. We can do servers, but I'm gonna hold off on that. Definitely want a fire extinguisher. We'll put hand sanitizer in a bin. And we'll do one radiator like that. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, stats. Doctor with genetics. So I do need a I need my training room back. Actually, I'm just gonna build one. Just needs to be a 3x3 room. And we'll have 4 of those. Hand sanitizer. Garbage bin. We'll have an anatomy model. An anatomy poster. A brain anatomy poster. We'll do a food pyramid. I know I can put a coffee. There it is, coffee maker. And a radiator. Okay, I like this room, so we are going to go over here to templates, and we're going to save this as train room. We're going to go 101. Okay, now training. I need someone who can take genetics. Yeah, we'll do just her. Yeah, I know our money is low. I've already taken out a loan. Hospital's in debt. Yeah, it's because part of my expense is paying off that stupid loan I had to take. Now, unfortunately, once you're in debt, or I guess fortunately, you can't continue to spend money. What I might do is I'm going to take this loan, repay that one. And then over here, I'm going to have I'll have luxury snacks.
It's important to me to feel like I've got my finger on the pulse of 2 Point County. So after work, I'll head out to take in the sights. I'll absorb the culture, see a talkie I've not yet seen, or simply listen to people talk at the park. In everything, there's a lesson to be learned by listening.
Yeah, those are just
Here, try and
basic
listen to
plants,
yourself.
but if I move that there, I might be able to fit that. Nope. Okay. Not now. Send them to the pharmacy. DNA emergency. Sure, let's put the DNA to test. Okay, let's go ahead and add in a little bit of seeding out here. And then we have a snack machine, luxury snacks, and there we go. I'm going to make sure that she's on her way here in a second. Staff, doctors, tasks. You do not do that. There we go. Cured one. Okay, I think I might... Yeah, I need to flip this around. Because they're having to walk all the way around.
Patients should seem less sick and more cured during the health inspector's visit.
We could train them in Ward 2 management. Oh, one of them didn't make it.
Nurse to general diagnosis.
We got the shock clinic.
We're just getting news of an electrical storm affecting one of our county's hospitals. That's going to play havoc with the equipment. Glad I'm not having an operation today. But if you are, just try to stay positive.
Maintenance announcement. Bins will become full.
Well, he didn't even do anything. Okay. Okay, we'll just have it right there. I think they had to go to this screen and then they step over here and the staff come over here and step on that screen. 3 out of 5 patients, which is not bad. And we can repay that loan. I probably need another GP's office. Let's go in, and where is...
Doctor to research, please.
This report for in 30 pages, so we haven't read it, but the conclusion reads, incredible mediocre. Get patient to wait. How much is the shock clinic going to be? I can do it if I just pause the game. 4x4. I feel like the shock clinic needs a... just a water barrel. Maybe they get thirsty. I don't know. Hand sanitizer. I'll do the radiator later. Let's see. Increases hygiene, smells nice. Oh. Terrapin. There we go. Little shock there. I'm surprised those don't automatically upgrade or automatically unlock. Okay. Just requires a doctor.
Doctor required in GP's office.
I did say I was going to put You know what? We can maybe do... That's kind of warm. I mean, the training room's cold, but it's fine. Like, this is without loans, though. So, yeah, I don't have any loans. Yeah, I will get another...
Author and ambassador for the Bigfoot Foundation, Bartholomew F. Yeti, is coming to talk at an artsy location near you for the 20th anniversary tour of his seminal work, Big Feet, Big Shoes. Critics call it urgent, confusing, and a nice color. Blink and you'll miss him. Buy your tickets
Put right
now.
there.
This is 2 Point Radio.
Okay, so I've got the diagnosis rooms over there. Oh, I can't, because I need... Yeah, it's not gonna let me put it down because I'm not gonna have enough money.
Patients found abusing hospital facilities will henceforth be considered organ donors.
Okay, we're gonna... Jeez, that didn't take long to fill up. Okay, that redistributed some of them, but I definitely need to get more doctors. Yeah.
Warning. Seismic activity detected.
Let's also, because I do need to upgrade machines, so let's start that project so we can upgrade those. Not right now. Shock horror. It's a challenge.
Are on the way.
See, I could do 2 shock rooms here eventually.
Nurse wanted in cardiology. Maintenance announcement.
Okay, and nobody should be going back there, but I don't have the ability to place walls, so we're just going to place a bench, and that should prevent anyone from going back there.
Squash to have with whatever old manual I'm reading at the time. Ovens, vacuums, boilers.
Well, I'm giving my staff plenty of opportunity to chase ghosts.
When I dream dreams of radio.
song is gonna be stuck in my head for days now. I like how this guy like panics, he gets his drink, and then he continues to panic. Well, I knew we weren't going to get the no deaths. Okay, I need a deluxe room. So let's go up here to rooms. Do I actually have one? Can we? Hold on. Let's move this over here. Yep. We're at 307. We took a hit on our reputation. Not right now. I don't know, if I walked into a hospital and the first thing I saw was a ghost, I would probably not stay. I might be able to afford the fracture, because that's the second time that that's come up. Hold on. Not that one. That's not the one I wanted. It's this one. It's even cheaper. I will probably move that somewhere else. There we go. Might as well get another one that's got the ability to do the DNA.
You're listening to Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. This is 2 Point Radio, and I'm Harrison Wolf.
New illness,
By
flumps.
mistake, you might as well stick around and listen. Saves you changing the station.
Oh yeah, because they can. I guess the diagnosis can also be. Okay, yeah, because it can be used for diagnosis or treatment. That actually makes sense because before I had surgery, I went and had my DNA sequenced to see if there was anything, if there was any other things that we should be concerned about while we were going in. I forgot what room they were wanting. It was animal magnetism. Let's slow it down to regular speed. Yeah, I need to get the one that I've got from Tumble, I guess. Okay.
There are no announcements at this time.
4x4. We'll do an elephant foot. And anything else? Animal magnetism, there we are. There we go.
I want you to look at your radio. Really, look at it. Now, pick it up. Feel the weight in your hand. Open a window. Now, I want you to throw the radio out, hard as you can, because music deserves to be free.
This is, I think that's a nurse. How many nurses do I have? I have 4 nurses.
You probably didn't hear that.
Yeah, I have more people wanting to go into the ward. I forgot. In here, I also like to, I need to do an heater in here as well. There is...
Could all germs please leave the hospital?
Where is it? Here we are. Critter Coop. Can we do general practice 2? No, we don't have that. I mean, might as well train them. Does that count as another up? That should count as another upgrade. That can upgrade, and that can upgrade, and that, if the drug mix to 2 counts.
Doctor to DNA lab. Patients arriving for the fracture ward. Doctor to the deluxe clinic.
Actually, I think it might make sense if I reallocate it so that it's just 4 across here instead of compact. I like the compact design, but okay, we did cure 5 patients in the shock clinic. We just need to cure
Easy scan.
patients in the DNA lab. Oh, I accepted the thing to shoot Moonbeast, didn't I?
Maintenance announcement.
What the heck?
Automatic scan machines need restocking manually.
I don't want to know. I really don't want to know. Can we... Guys, there is a bathroom right over here.
Hope to find them, not as you'd expect to find them.
Okay, so this is a moon beast. And I forget how you're supposed to, because you're supposed to be able to go in and shoot them, like, there.
Good patients, please use the toilets provided.
But they're like the worms, the little academic worms in campus. I'm not always able to see them.
You just listened to music to play Sims by Volume 3. A big hit back in the day for the background noise band. I heard they disbanded after the bassist got trapped in a corner by the misplaced piece of furniture.
Yeah, so after this emergency, I'm going to restructure the fracture ward.
Doctor to research, please.
Because it's vital that I'm able to get these rooms in. So let's go ahead and speed that up.
Fracture ward, calling nurse.
Did I just repay that loan so I'm not paying interest on it? Because I'm making money. putting it that way so that it'll go out there. Copy. I've only got 3 of the buildings unlocked right now. I don't have a better spot for this and for the time being, but dear God, stop going to the bathroom on the floor.
The health minister is arriving.
I mean, do I not have...
Join Wiki Silverbottom at the 179th Annual Silverbottom Invitational, the most venerable event in the competitive omelette cooking calendar. Who will take home the silver whisk this year? It probably won't be you. Serving 2 Point County. This is 2 Point Radio.
Can you fix this person, or is this person... Okay, they just got to get their 1 out of 5 patients. That's not very great. Okay, we're going to edit this room. I know I've got someone in there right now, but...
If you see anything suspicious, please investigate further.
Why are you not...
Cleanup required. Dead patient in the corridor.
Oh, okay, that's why.
Maintenance announcement. Toilets need routine servicing.
I don't suppose I can put that, like, right there. Nope.
I'm still looking for that perfect hobby. This time I tried learning magic tricks. I felt I was being dishonest to myself, so I stopped. If anyone has a good home for 24 white rabbits, give me a call.
That and that.
We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor. End of year approaching.
Gotta get that in.
Receipt
Was not done. It's invalid as soon as I do that. Okay, I might go in and later edit that, but right now, that's fine.
Patients that leave negative reviews will be identified and targeted personally.
Upgrade that. Oh, geez. Okay, we've got staff training. Not now. That's fine. Shock horror.
Horror are on the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna redo this room. I've already upgraded it though. I'll edit this room. Oh, I was this close to building it. I just gotta... We'll move this like right there. Okay, I really only have room for here room. Where is... Needs to be 4x4. Yeah, we'll stop editing that room. I'm gonna have to get another building. Okay, this room's got to go back. And if that room goes back, then we can just put the door back where it was. I'm gonna leave the nurse station there because I'll figure something else out later.
Nurse wanted on the ward.
Okay, let's get...
Attention. Urinating anywhere in the hospital will not be tolerated.
Hey, we're gonna do a fire extinguisher, hand sanitizer, and we're gonna have the elephant bin.
Attention. Urinating anywhere in the hospital will not be tolerated.
The Orb Foundation tried to recruit me this morning. 5th time this week. Kept telling him I already belonged to a weird cult. Radio DJs. I was born.
I think this room could warrant a large...
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Okay, then I can do like a 3x3 right here. Like the deluxe clinic. Like we already had someone to do this one. There's our first star. Congratulations, your hospital is awarded a 1-star rating by 2 Point Health Ministry. In truth, we feared that nothing could survive in the grounds that you currently occupy. So to hear that you're not just alive, but managing to treat people is certainly gravely on the proverbial goose. Or gravy on the proverbial goose. Continue to play with fire for more rewards or flee that unstable place and expand your organization. This is Meltdowns. That's 1 star. And that did get the Duckworth-upon-Bilge unlock.
Nurse to Plan Clinic.
I do need the fire extinguisher. There. And then I want the lighthead poster. There we go. I like this layout, so we're going to go over here to template.
Shout out to all the hospital patients across 2-Point County. I know it's scary in those places.
Hold on.
Getting poked at by
Clown.
creatures, wondering if the grim
It's a 4x4.
will come. So this song is for all of you.
Maintenance announcement. Automated snack machines need restocking manually.
We'll have a little bit of seating over this area. Do I have a... Okay, here we're gonna do... Shocking. Fracture emergency. Feel like we need more benches. Okay, we need to cure 20 patients in the DNA lab, upgrade 10 machines. Okay, not the coffee maker. I want to do research.
The health minister is arriving.
Get patient to wait. Do I have a injector room?
Author and ambassador for the Bigfoot Foundation, Bartholomew F. Yeti is coming to talk at an artsy location near you for the 20th anniversary tour of his seminal work, Big Feet, Big Shoes. Critics call it urgent, confusing, and a nice color. Blink and you'll miss him. Buy your tickets now. This is 2-Point Radio.
It's like they have like the weirdest. Storming out because they couldn't find my. They couldn't find this. Okay, I want to move these diagnostic rooms. I might move it over here. What is your problem? Desperate for toilet, wants training. Fine. We'll do maintenance. Meanwhile, I'm without a ghost chaser. Got 5 out of 5. Okay, I was going to move this room right here.
Doctor required DNA lab.
And this one right here. So I'll probably move those two
Urinating anywhere in the
benches as well.
be tolerated.
Pick that up.
Maintenance announcement. Toilets need routine servicing.
Okay, and then we'll add
End of year approaching.
some large radiators.
On 2-Point Radio. Welcome, my friends, my chums, to 2-Point Radio's haven of culture in an otherwise blighted landscape.
Patient
I'm your host,
choice.
Nigel Bickleworth, here to amuse and delight you.
All right, large radiator.
Nurse required in fracture ward.
Okay, I think that should be good. What if we do this right here? I mean, it's a narrow hall, but then you've got like a little bit of a breathing space. I like to have two. Two seems like it feels like a nice distance. Okay, fractured, except... We'll do treatment. Look at that. Oh, we can have him. Oh, and he's even got the master class. That's awesome. So they'll go even faster. We'll get that patient to wait. I will do that one. We'll take that.
Patients with shock horror are on the way.
Okay, now what? Oh, I needed a psychiatry.
It's time for another Sir Nigel Reviews. Many of you will be acquainted with the Croquembouche bookshop, Turn Up the Volumes. But as it
Let's
has
slow it
recently
down to
gone
normal
under new
speed.
management,
Psychiatry.
current selection. Far too many modern scribblers for my liking, but their section of pointillist poetry is still second to none.
Doctor to the Deluxe Clinic.
That hand sanitizer. Brain anatomy will also have
Janitor School to Mend Easy Scan.
little certificate.
Could patients please use the toilets provided?
And we'll have a hat stand. Hypnopole.
Attention! Urinating anywhere in the hospital will not be tolerated.
There we go. Oh, that was the other one I was looking for. Hold on. I gotta... This can go right over here. There we go.
Attention! Urinating anywhere in the hospital will not be tolerated.
Now, I do need I do need someone that's trained in psychology. We'll add... those heaters. Ooh, what do you have? 2 things of treatment. Hired.
Doctor to psychiatry, please.
I like this room layout too, so I think we're going to make a template out of it.
Doctor required in research.
I'm gonna take the research and I'm not gonna make it the high priority that I had it at. Who else can get... We'll get that.
Patients for DNA lab arriving. Janitor needed to repair discharger.
All right, let's... Gonna be moving these guys up. As soon as they get in.
Maintenance needed in staff room.
It looks like they all have flumps. This is one of the museum songs. Okay, I think that's all of them.
Please leave toilets as you would hope to find them, not as you would expect to find them.
Okay, we're gonna also look at green fingers, which means he'll water plants.
Attention. Urinating.
Not if you get toilet rage, though. No. I guess a second ghost person. I would probably... That is smoking.
Warning. Try not to slip in the sick.
Yeah, because if all my mechanics would actually repair the stuff that I've got, I think I would almost have that 10.
Please leave toilets as you would hope to find them, not as you would expect to find them.
Jane will be called out for... Oh.
It's really a fire. That's the test.
Well, wouldn't... That's why I have fire... This is why I have fire extinguishers in every room. Right here.
Could patients please use the toilets provided? A patient has expired.
5 out of 5 with the DNA lab. I think I might do something like with the bathrooms over here. I don't know. It'd be perfect to do a second one of these. I could have a second of these. Okay. Staff. Doctors. Okay, where are you right now? Yeah, you need to be working in psychiatry. You could also do the shock clinic. That'd be fine.
His office.
I guess I could allow them to do.
Nigel Bickleworth. On 2-Point Radio.
We could train now. Do we have...
Ankle has overstepped its bounds with its latest treatment for wonky ankle syndrome. The procedure involves transplanting the foot of an athlete to the patient. Goodness knows what their treatment for athlete's foot might be.
I probably should have just hired someone because now I'm going to be down a couple nurses. What is this, emotional?
Not as you would expect to find them.
Appreciates glass of something. Well, she's got a lot of... So we'll do that. I need to cure patients though. Well, where's the first That is like the equivalent of you're opening the door for someone that's still like 50 feet away. You're just making things awkward. You're not really being helpful. I mean, it is helpful, but at the same time... Okay, let's maybe do...
Nurse required in general diagnosis.
Not items. I want... filter.
Warning. Seismic activity detected.
We have the Mono Circus. We'll add a couple of pinball machines. And we got some Sonic action there. Let's see, is there anything else? I mean, there's a puppet show that would be... Endless Arcade provides endless gameplay if you keep inserting coins. There we go. Little arcade room there. I need 4 more rooms. I thought I had that where it was leveled up.
Warning. This is a general warning.
And we'll do these. Right there.
Today I will tackle what is to many of you an unsurmountable grammatical stumbling block. The difference between who and whom. It's really rather simple. The latter ends with an M, the former does not.
Okay, I changed my mind on this. They need to speed up. Shock horror. I need a DNA emergency is what I need. I need to build a marketing lab.
VIP arriving. Please prioritize their amusement over patient well-being. Doctor required in Deluxe Clinic.
I thought I had like 2 janitors with the ability to catch ghosts now.
DNA lab.
We might be able to do... Well, we could do the fluid analysis. We could build maybe an x-ray room. Can I put those together? No. Oh, we'll just move that right there. And we'll add a large radiator on that side. Fine. But I think they have to be trained in X-ray. Well, we did get no deaths once. Okay, maybe I'm confusing it with the genetics. I thought you actually had to be trained. No, it's just a doctor. I thought you actually had to be trained for the X-ray.
Required in psychiatry.
was gonna say, even if you have just part of it is you just got to go and make diagnosis rooms. If nothing else, what you're doing is you're creating opportunities for you to bill your patients. Yay for profit medicine. We'll get this person too. Okay, cure rate is back up.
I've always said electricity was a bad thing. To all those who scoffed at me, spare a thought for the poor souls in a hospital currently under siege from an electrical storm.
Fixing to go back to Mitton and... Which we did finish Mitton, except for the remix, but I'm going to go back and do the remix once I'm done with everything else. That just looked really painful. Okay, this is almost done. Staff training required. Yeah, we can do that. What are you? General diagnosis. We can do general diagnosis 3.
Nurse to Clown Clinic.
Not now. We'll accept that one.
Patients with shock horror are on the way. Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
That would be good. And then we have... Okay, that one's done. Let's do... General research. X-ray would be cheap. Head office, but I don't have a head office. I don't have the mega scan room either. We do the injection room.
Maintenance announcement. Automated snack machines need restocking manually.
It's 3x3. That. Build that room.
Training course completed.
I'm fixing to just build 4 rooms that I know I can upgrade. I thought I had an upgrade for the Pans lab. If we do that, so that should get a maintenance upgrade. If this works,
Patients for DNA lab arriving.
okay, so this one should be able to be upgraded.
We adjuster would like to ask that you
Because I'll
consider
go
our
delete
shampoo.
the pharmacy thing.
Just a shampoo. It'll clean your hair, but it won't change your life.
Because this is like a 3.
This is 2-Point Radio.
Rival executive now approaching the hospital.
Because that should be 1, 2, 3, 4. If this works.
Nurse to fluid analysis.
We could do treatment 2. We'll get a guest trainer. I mean, I can afford it, so it does work. Okay, so this will be 8. This is 9 and 10. I'm also going to go ahead. I don't need to, but we're going to just go ahead. If nothing else, so I can get rid of these wrecked machines. Copy that one. That's not going to leave.
Training course completed.
We'll copy the bathroom though, because that will give us.
Treatment has failed. I'm sorry to say, a patient is dead.
All right. That. And then I just need to get some heat in here.
We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor.
And some benches. hand sanitizer right there. Okay, upgrade that one.
Warning, try not to sleep with the sick.
Research is complete. Okay, we should be good on that one. Let's do upgrade on fluid analysis.
Maintenance needed in staff room.
I've always said electricity was a bad thing. To all those who scoffed at me, spare a thought for the poor souls in a hospital currently under siege from an electrical storm.
Yeah, I don't see myself being able to get there. I do need some more janitors though, because like those need to be cleaned a little bit more promptly. Okay, cure rate, I'm not worried about.
Toilets provided. Yearly review imminent.
Circus incident. Circus left their cages unlocked and all the clowns have escaped. They were last spotted heading in our direction on tiny bicycles. If we can't deal with the clowns, I'm sure the circus will reward us.
Clowns now arriving at the hospital.
Okay. I'm gonna let this go. I'm gonna go get some more ice for my drink and I will be right back.
Pharmacy, calling nurse. Nurse to the ward, please.
All right, that maintenance guy needs to go a little faster. There we go. All right. 2-star hospital. Congratulations, your hospital's been awarded a 2-star rating by the 2-Point Health Ministry. As I hear word of your Franken Hospital expanding, I ask that you do try to keep it under control. In addition, you may want to periodically check the firmness of the ground, as there have been, shall we say, resistance-based issues in the past. Fare thee well. Continue to play with fire for more rewards, or flee that unstable place and expand your organization. So that is 2 for meltdowns. Continue. I want to see what the 3-star is. Okay, so we need to cure 40 patients in the DNA lab, upgrade 15 machines. It's going to be a lot of... pharmacies here. Get hospital level 15, which we are currently at level 12.
Doctor to psychiatry, please.
Okay. I think I want to go back.
To Duckworth-upon-Bilge.
Yeah, we did unlock Duckworth.
Struggles have hit public services particularly hard. So if you're planning to get sick or undergo any operations, I suggest you do that somewhere else. It'll take a resourceful mind and a confident hand to sort out this mess. Any volunteers?
This is 2-point service health with a public hospital. I'll have to think about that one. I would like to go back up to Mitton. And they do have the remix where you could do like the hospital again, but I want to do the remixes later. Let's do the career as well so I can get some of this kudosh. Okay. Because that's going to help me with being able to unlock stuff. Because I would like to be able to have everything unlocked. Yeah, let's go back to Mitton. Yeah, see there. Now we can do all 3 of them being trained.
Doctor required in research.
Okay, we're going to edit this room. Right there. I'll skip that one. Okay, now temperature.
Assistant required in reception.
Now we're going to go through and add some air conditioning units. Hold on. We might. No, I have to go back to here. Edit. That is a lot of air conditioning units.
The hospital may well be haunted.
Okay. This one is almost done anyway, so let's...
Janitor to fix colorizer.
Okay, what are some of the rooms that we just had?
Doctor needed in GP's office.
I might already have a deluxe. I do have one. You know what? I think it'd probably work better over here anyway, because this is a little bit more of the treatments area. So this one we can sell. As much as I like this room, we could just go ahead and sell that one. And honestly, this opens up where we could potentially put in like 3 new general practitioners.
Escaped the attention of most, but Two Point County features a true marvel of modern engineering, the Pointy Mountain Bridge. If you enjoy crossing things, you simply must experience it for yourself.
And if we do that, this is high.
Maintenance needed in general diagnosis.
I also only have one doctor in there. We could maybe hire a couple more. Warwick tornado thwarted by anything childproof.
Attention.
That mixed with a short temper
Anywhere in the hospital will not be tolerated.
has a dark side positive. Hasn't owned a pencil. I can live with that. I want to do, hold on. I want to do training for general treatment, I think.
Deluxe clinic calling doctor.
Okay, next upgrade. X-ray. All right, next, research. We'll do the head office. Got the circus incident. I forget with this one. Prices. Okay, so it's really not that expensive. Price reputation is fair, that's fine. Underpaid, once hold on, who's... Okay. Let's go to regular speed. Research. Get the mega scan. Staff. I genuinely forgot who it was that was trying to, there was...
Let it never be said that I, Sir Nigel, am merely some city-bound dilettante incapable of roughing it in the wilderness. Why, only the other day my chauffeur took a wrong turn and we ended up on the edges of Tumble Wood. I escaped unharmed from this bracing encounter and rather enjoyed the color of the trees. So there.
We have a VIP visiting the hospital.
Okay, hopefully that might... I said it's to stay after all. Yeah, that's what I thought. I probably should pay better attention to those things.
Assistant wanted in reception.
Okay, after I finish this one, I'm gonna go back out to the map. And I'll probably, considering I have to upgrade a whole bunch of machinery, what I'll probably do is wait to go back to Meltdowns until I have more machines unlocked. I mean, I could do this and it would heat them back up. I'll put those servers back in. Okay, let me come over here. We're going to edit. I'm going to add those servers back in.
Please prepare heart racer.
There we go. And that's honestly, that's about half of the computing power that I want. for that room. All right, looks like I got more career stuff. Complete 20 research projects. Come back here. Okay, I do want to go into Duckworth-upon-Bilge. I think I want to get Smogley too. Let's go in and see if we can't get some of these older ones back up. Okay, so this one is, I just need to cure 25 patients. Okay, so what I'm thinking is we might do like a fluid analysis room. Let's move this all the way up here. And then, wait, we'll move this. We'll have a toxic waste bin. And eventually I want to go through and make like one of each room, make a solid blueprint for them. So that's one room. This one needs to be a 4x4.
Please try to be comfortable.
And a bin. We'll put the bin over here. That's minimum right now.
Nurse needed in general diagnosis.
Radiology figures. Okay, so let's do all right, let's look at yep, we're gonna do training in radiology. We'll get you.
Pharmacy, calling nurse.
What other rooms can we do? We could do a cafe. We did fluid analysis. I made the fluid analysis room bigger than it needed to be. What other rooms do we have? I think the DNA lab could also be. We'll do a hand sanitizer and a bin. Oh, I need to. Not right now. We're training someone so that we can use the fancy new toys. All right. Let's get another nurse.
Upside down. That's right. Ricky Hawthorne's here to chase away the clouds. First, I'll light
Okay,
a little song to kick things off.
Training course complete. Class dismissed.
Not now. Yes, we'll get that one.
Patients with lightheadedness are arriving.
I want to get this person. But I need to be able to pay their recruitment fee.
Doctor required in Deluxe Clinic.
There we go.
Doctor to DNA lab.
Yeah, and then I realized I need to do training. Unless there's someone that I can hire that already has it. There's not. All right, training. We're gonna train for genetics, diagnostics. I really only want one person trained for that, so of course. I might have to get rid of my new toys here if I can't. There we go. Training. We're going to get genetics. I only want one person. Upfront fee, 10,000. So yeah, I need another. Okay, we're going to sell this room.
Nurse required in general diagnosis.
Do I think I need a mechanic probably. There we go.
Nurse required in fluid analysis.
We're gonna go to fast speed. I can get someone.
Janitor to repair drug mixer.
Okay, so we've almost got the 2,000 or 200,000. And then we just need 7 more patients cured. You know, I know. Okay, so I know I trained someone on this. I honestly think if I sold that, we could do a marketing room. Yeah. Wait, hold on.
Required in marketing.
Your hospital administrator, 2-star hospital. Congratulations, your hospital has been awarded a 2-star rating by the 2-Point Health Ministry. If you proceed at your current pace, you will have established everything you can in your founding establishment soon enough. I can sense your confidence inflating. Careful that you don't build yourself up for an even greater fall. We got the snacky salt machine, which I believe I've already unlocked. But this one, hangry, unfit. Can we? Green fingers, could know more. What are you already trained with? Motivation. Yeah, let's. No, I want marketing. And we'll do a marketing. We'll do a small campaign because this is really a small thing. And we'll just do that to launch some of the stuff that we do. Hey, Misfit, how are you? Seven out of 7 patients. Honestly, I feel like this one is just if we wait, we'll more than make this money. If my patients would stop dying, would help. I mean, they want to be trained. Why can't we train them? Oh, because we're already training someone. You're struggling with Grockle Bay. I don't know if I have that one unlocked yet. Where is that one? Okay, I have that one like right after Duckworth. I think Duckworth is it's either like I forget if it's the one that I love or the one that I hate.
Should seem less sick and more cured during the health inspector's visit.
Let's do nice cafe. We'll add a door there. Food bin, and then we'll just add some tables and chairs. Assistance. Any top tips for the hospital value goal? Oh, it's the first hospital that needs air conditioning. Well, I did unlock one of the air conditioning units because I did my Mitton research. This is just to help with getting some more income in. That's why I added the cafe. Can we... I was wondering if we could actually do the...
Nurse to general diagnosis.
if we could actually pick the menu or something. I swear museum spoiled me so much. I go back to other 2-point games and I'm just like, what the heck is this? Any tips for hospital value goal? Really, it's just the hospital value is just keep expanding and keep adding stuff. Sometimes it could be something as simple as making sure your staff are trained. Here we go. Let's make bad decisions. Let's send all of my doctors into training led by one of my other doctors. I'm going to hold on that ward emergency. You can move rooms in here. It's easier in museum. Wait. Yeah, it's easier in museum, but all you would...
Nurse, please go to the pharmacy.
There's no one in there, and those things are moving. All you do is you just click on this, and you would click edit. And then you hover over so you get the little arrow like that, the 4 arrows, and then you can move your room around. And then once you get it where you want, you place it back down, and then you hit the button. It was seriously upgraded because we're spoiled from museum, that's why. Museum, you click on it and there's a button here for move. So it's not... There's a lot of really good upgrades. Yeah. I'm like doing nothing on this one, by the way, and I gotta wait for this one. Okay, now we can do the ward emergency. Honestly, I had to hunt for it. Because I was like, surely there was a way to move.
We're close to award season.
And I don't know. The game, I was laughing because you asked me how to do hospital value. It's just like, the game keeps telling me that you're better, that your hospitals are better than mine. And I'm like, my hospital just opened. Give me a break. So sometimes I think like some of the stuff that goes into the valuation is what buildings you have unlocked, what rooms you have. That is really freaking me out that those are moving on their own. How many rooms do you have? How much staff you have, and then like upgraded facilities.
Remember everyone, it's quiz night at the Oily Cormorant down in Hogsport. I'll be there with my team getting first and wrong and having a jolly good time of it.
Campfire lowdown. I think this is one of the 2-point museums. Left at 3 stars on all the ones leading up to Grockle Bay, except whichever one is the government-owned hospital. Yeah, I don't know that one. Something else I was gonna say, and I completely lost my train of thought. Yeah, I'm almost to here. I'm almost to the 3 stars. You can rotate a handheld item by holding down. Yeah, I know that. I keep getting confused because then in Hotel Architect, it's R to rotate. Oh, to turn off the epidemic. Oh, that one. Yeah, I hate that one. 3-star hospital. Congratulations, your hospital has been awarded a 3-star rating by the 2-point Health Ministry. I hope for your sake that you remember how you were able to concoct such a model institution, because the county may expect you to repeat this feat ad infinitum repeatedly. Just, yeah. May this free you of gumption and fill you with nerves. Yours fragrantly. And we get the news agent, which is cool. Does that mean that it comes unlocked now? I have so many of these things here. We're just going to do news. It does unlock it. So I love having these little kiosks. And what you do is you just hire a janitor. We'll just do that. Marketing. We'll just do a medium campaign. So yeah, I like that. That's another way that you can, you put it in there. You do have to employ someone to work it, but it's another way for you to get some income in. 5 out of 5. So yeah, I think Hogsport is done. Oh, we got 200 for that. Career, anything? Launched 10 marketing campaigns. Okay. This one, I'll come back and do its remix. Yeah, this is where I am right now. This will be the next one I'll open up. I still need another star on Flemington, Lower Bullocks. I feel like with 2-point Hospital, it's a lot more... You're almost encouraged more to jump around than you are. And like in museum, you could sit and you could, I mean, they even set it up into one of the sandbox settings that you, you don't have to move around. You can complete all the stuff. The remix it's basically the same thing, but it's like an alternate timeline. And so any of these that have a little thing on it. They have a remix one. That, hold on. Oh, and I remember what I was going to say. Remind me, soundtrack too. The remix might have been a DLC. Let's see. I have Stitch in Time, Bigfoot, Close Encounters, Culture Shock, Fancy Dress Pack, Pebberly Island, Speedy Recovery, Sega 60th Item, Free Zombie Costume, Exhibit Items Pack, Off the Grid, Retro Items Pack. I don't remember how you get... Oh, and that's stuck again. Oh, this is what I was going to say. Also, if you go here, you go to audio, where it has music list, edit, you hit this plus button, and you can actually go in and add. Yeah, I just saw you come online, or it just loaded that, showed that you loaded the game. So I loaded the soundtrack for 2 Point Campus and 2 Point Museum. So I've got those. But what I need to do is I need to go in and actually like find out like, okay, is this... So like this particular song, does it have an artist like these guys do? Probably not. But if I do, then I'm just going to come over here to the edit music pack. And I can edit any of these as well. And there is like, you can go in, you can publish these. I'm not publishing these, and I'm saying this very clearly because this is a DLC. It's something that you can get, so I'm not going to sit there and post something that is quite literally something else for sale. That's, to me, I think that's drawing a line between stuff. So, but you go there and then you go onto Steam and you can download it, and then it's on your hard drive and you just copy it up there. I do have these. Okay, so this one had the Arts District. Yeah, these are the different DLCs. Do we have... Here, I am adding you to my Superbug network. I think this is the only part that I haven't done, is I haven't done any of these. I say as this one shows project completed. Oh, because I got those already. Okay. All right. You have the remix. Cool. Cool. All right. Well, I think this is going to do it for me for today, because I've got a ton of videos I need to finish thumbnails and schedule out. So thanks for hanging out. Are you streaming, or are you fixing to stream, Misfit? Not until later tonight? Okay. Yeah, I think... I'll look at following. Okay, so this is one game that I played it a little bit yesterday. And this is one of my friends, Haxar. He's been playing Lootbound, and I'm going to really quickly let me pull up his He's got a YouTube channel, and I'm fixing to go raid him as well. He is trying to get to his 1,000 subscribers before YouTube changes their policy on monetization. So if anybody is looking for, he does a lot of sometimes it's like roguelike type stuff. But right now he's playing Lootbound, so we're gonna go raid him. And the link I put on was to his YouTube channel. I think he's already monetized on Twitch, so that would be amazing. And I'm taking this Wednesday off because I just finished Hotel Architect, and then so I'll be back next, and I'm just taking probably the rest of August off, and I'll be back in December with something else. I'll let y'all know when that will be posted on my YouTube channel. But so anyway, I will see y'all next Sunday with more 2 Point Hospital. Wrong H word. And y'all have a great rest of the week.
In the water where they play again, blue water stands beneath the rain, swirling currents full of charm. Nature's rhythm keeps them warm. Tiny bubbles rise and gleam, diving deep into a dream. Blue tail wonders flip and swim, moonlight jokes on every whim. Otters in the blue they glide, waltzing waves and ocean's pride. Sapphire fur and laughter free, in this world they hold the key. Ripples turn to symphonies, chasing after mysteries. Paws that tickle in the tide, round and round they slip and slide. Whiskers twitch with gleeful cheer, stories whispered ear to ear. In the blue they twirl and soar, magic hides beneath the shore. Day and night they weave a spell, playful tales they love to tell. Rainbow fish their closest friends, in the blue where joy depends.